everyone, welcome back to another episode of Back to the Basics. Apologies I wasn't able to get the 3 episodes out as promised by Sunday. I thought I was going to have like a spare room at the time to do it, because I like to record when usually nobody else is home, but my carer was home, so I wasn't able to record as planned, and we did have some family members round, which is a bit sad that I wasn't able to get that out for you, but I will try to upload a bit more if I can. But yeah, this episode, it's going to be really fun. I can't wait, because this episode, we're going to be talking about a specific little, well not I suppose little, not so little band you might know as Lovejoy. So, without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? Woo! So I want to start by begin by answering a question. Well, if you don't follow me or if you live under a rock, you might be thinking, who is Lovejoy exactly? What did he do? What is that mojo per se? Well, for those of you who don't know, Lovejoy, not the TV series. I'm sorry about those guys that enjoy the TV series. I'm sure it's a very good series. Lovejoy is an indie rock band who has played across multiple countries, multiple different regions, and has formed, I believe, 2019, but I believe their first gig was in 2021. I could be wrong. I have to redouble check that. The 4 main players, Wilbur or William Gold, he's a lead singer, and he plays guitar. You might know him as a separate artist as well. He's got so many awesome EPs, such as Your City Gave Me Asthma, Mammalion Sign Reflex, my personal favourite album. He's uploaded covers as well. So yeah. And then there's Mark Boardman, who has also uploaded, who's the drummer for Lovejoy. He also has his own EP. It is called Cram Beats, and you'll notice that Cram is his name spelled backwards, which is very funny, and we love that for him. Then there's Ash. He is the bassist, and he's a very funky guy, and we love Ash. We love Ash Kabosu. We worship Ash Kabosu. And then there's Joe Goldsmith. He is the lyricist / lead guitarist of Lovejoy, and is just a wonderful person, really. I believe. You know, Lovejoy, I think. I've been listening to Lovejoy for quite a while, actually. But yeah, and then you might be thinking, well, why is this episode about Lovejoy? Well, I put out a poll asking people what they wanted me to talk about, and I forgot to, I just thought, like, Lovejoy. I just want to rant about Lovejoy for a bit, to be honest, guys. Like, I feel like it's not talked about enough, really. So, there's so much that Lovejoy has inspired people to do. I've seen so much artwork, so much if you want to see artwork dedicated to Lovejoy, you guys need to check out somebody called Zim on Twitter. That artwork, oh my god, he is such a good artist. I follow him, and his artwork is absolutely incredible. Let me just say, if you want to be as good as Zim as a drawer, this is a joke, by the way. I repeat, this is a joke. If you want to be a drawer like Zim, you'll have to try for 1,000 years. Then you'll have to break your bones and rearrange them into the way that Zim would prefer you to. That sounds a bit odd. Yeah, I don't know, but Zim is just a very great drawer, and honestly, the community for Lovejoy is such a lovely community. You go on there, and there's just so many silly things. Talking about silly things, why don't we dive into the lore of one of the emojis that will be used? It's John Cigarette. Ladies and gentlemen, we love John Cigarette. He is this cute little alien emoji. He's trying his best to fit into society's norms, so he starts smoking. He doesn't realise he becomes addicted to the cigarette until he continues to smoke. And because he's an alien, his name is non-understandable. Nobody knows what his name is. So he just took the first name he heard. He just took John. And then, because he was smoking so much, he decided, you know what? I'm going to change my last name to Cigarette. So when people ask him, he goes, my name is John Cigarette. He goes on little adventures with all of his friends and all of his buddies. And he also stays in the right pocket of Wilbur's jeans when they're performing or when they're doing rehearsals. And he sits there, he's smoking his little cigarette. But it's not full of nicotine or tobacco or any drug-addicted substance. No, I will tell you, this cigarette is filled with herbs, like soothing lavender and such. And it's not bad to smoke. Lavender is actually very smoking, apparently. It's either he's smoking lavender or he's smoking he's smoking one of those fake cigarettes you see in the old time Hollywood movies that they probably still use nowadays, but I wouldn't know because I'm not a Hollywood actor. But yeah, John Cigarette, we love John Cigarette. He's such a lovely guy, and I want to pet the John Cigarette, I do, if John Cigarette was comfortable with me petting him. And then you have the other cute fuck-ass emojis, like the one that Wilbur says to put in the comments so he knows which songs to filter out when he's doing a cover. And then I can think of how many times Lovejoy would be emojis. Like, I think Ash would be a badger. Don't ask me why Ash would be a badger. I just think he'd look really cool as a badger. I think Mark Bournemouth would be a golden Labrador. I think Joe would be a golden retriever. I think Wilbur would probably be a capybara. I love capybaras. They're my favourite animal. And they're small. And my teacher keeps saying that they stink. And I don't think they stink. I think capybaras are amazing. I genuinely do. I love capybaras. I've got like a little badge on my shirt with that's the capybara. And I've got this pencil case and I thought this could have such cool capybara equipment in it. I was going to post it to the Lovejoy Reddit and say, guys, look, my Lovejoy / capybara pencil case arrived. Look at this. And then no equipment arrived. I got sad, but at least I got some capybara stickers I need to find somewhere in the depths of my Nanny McPhee built-ass room. But it's cool. I like stickers. Stickers are fun, but they get scary because you stick with something and they are forever there for an entire eternity. I actually want to make Lovejoy stickers. Cute little fuck-ass emojis. Oh my god, I need to... Wilbur, if you're listening to this, which I highly doubt you ever will be, I can sew up that jacket for you. There's like a whole team of people just... Me and my friends were discussing today. We've got like a whole team that can just take your jacket and sew it up for you, Wilbur, if you want us to. That jacket looks very comfortable. We love that that's comfortable for you. We love that so very much for you, Wilbur. That jacket looks like the William Gold jacket of 2025. And you know what? That's so great for you. We love how you've got a jacket for yourself. And it's incredible. And you know what? I think Lovejoy has actually inspired me and my friends to make our own band. We're called Bluebug. We don't have any songs out yet, but it's gonna be amazing because, you know, we're Lovejoy fans. And Lovejoy fans could do anything. Except for me, I can't do backflips because I broke my big toe once and I was never taken to the hospital. Fun fact about that, actually. Am I rambling, chat? I'm probably rambling, but you know what? It's fine. But yeah, you know, back to the thing. Lovejoy is great. I love the band and I recommend you listen to them. There's so many EPs to listen to. You've got so many covers that they've done. My personal favourite is The Perfect Pair. You can't beat The Perfect Pair, and I would play it on Alexa right now if it wasn't copyrighted. And it'd be sad because I think it would be copyrighted. I don't want to copyright Lovejoy or anything, and I'm scared because I'm only a minor. I don't want to get copyrighted on the big wide world of YouTube. I'm only a child. I'm trying to do a podcast because I got inspired by so many people who are apparently doing podcasts this year. The year of the podcast, I think that's great, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. This is so wonderful. You know what, Lovejoy, you are a very cool group, and I would be honoured if you could hear this podcast so you can hear our appreciation. I'm so sorry if I sound sarcastic or anything or monotone. This is just apparently how I talk, and I'm starting to get a bit self-conscious about that. But it's fine, because I enjoy talking about Lovejoy, because they're my favourite band. Their songs are fucking awesome, and, you know, Lovejoy, they calm me down and they help me through stuff. And in all seriousness, Lovejoy, you guys, if you all obviously wanted to, you guys deserve fist bumps and hugs. Because I went to the Lovejoy show in November, Manchester. Fucking hell, that was the best show ever. Actually, I met one of my followers on Twitter that I call Oomph. So it's Oomph, it's a whole thing. Oomph, Moof, Croof, it's a whole thing. I went to one of my Oomph said Chaxi, and they are so cool, and it was just so awesome. And I didn't realise it was them until I got back and I saw their face, and I'm like, oh my god, I saw you at the Lovejoy show. And they were like, really, what was your name? And I said my name, and they was like, oh my god, it was so fun. And that night was just so awesome. The atmosphere was so lively, and oh my god, everyone was just screaming because it went, stop, why'd you have to kill my cat? It was so amazing. And the way everyone was just like jumping up and down, like we were hugging, we were smiling, and it was just so awesome. It was so snowy though, and it was so cold, but the ride, it was just everything about it. I would live that night over and over and over and over again. Fucking hell, that that night was everything to me. Oh my god, it's got my heart pumping now actually, chat. I'm so excited. I don't know, you can probably hear in my voice, but it's so awesome. Oh my god. I love Lovejoy, if you couldn't tell. That group. Oh my god. You know what, Lovejoy, I'm gonna say it again. You guys are fucking awesome. Don't listen to any of the shit you might hear. You know, people are dumbasses. But you know what? John Cigarette. That's all we need, chat. We worship and pray at John Cigarette. Wilbur, can I just say we love these fuck-ass emojis you do? Like, they are just so yes. Yeah. I feel like if I rant any more, I'm probably going to rant on for a few hours, so I'm gonna I'm gonna cut it here. I might do a couple more episodes like this actually. But yeah, hopefully we're gonna have a special guest on the next episode, so keep an eye out for that, chat. I'm really excited. And yeah, I'm taking you back to the basics. Bye!